Hey guys, Nate from Topical here, again with Dylan.
AKA Strange Wang.
Wow, that's sick reveal, huh?
Yeah.
So we throw a lot of top fives at you guys. We try to keep them rolling as often as we can. We just love ranking things in movies, but what's a good ranking system if you haven't talked about what your favorite movies, period, are? So we decided top five, too small for favorite movies. So we're each going to do our top 10 favorite movies.
Yeah.
We want to put emphasis on the word favorite. We're not saying these are the best movies in the entire world. These are just our personal favorites. So we're going to do separate videos. We're going to do Dylan's first. Before we get to Dylan's video, we got another digital code to give away to you guys. So we are giving away a free digital code to
the fish fucking movie,
the Best Picture winner of 2017, which is The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro's masterpiece. So if you guys want to win a free digital download of The Shape of Water, go to our top 10 Pixar movies list and let us know what Dylan's number one favorite Pixar movie was. Comment on this video what his number one favorite Pixar movie was, and the first person to do that, who is also one of our followers, you got to make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, will win a free digital download. Also, if you could give us the link to your Twitter or Instagram or something like that so we can get in touch with you and give you the code, that'd be really helpful as well. And without further ado, we're going to turn it over to Dylan for his number 10.
Kicking off number 10, American Beauty. I just love like the whole him getting into life.
Him?
And hating
Who's him?
it. Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
I ain't
that
scared
guy?
to say it. Don't at me, bro. Whatever that means. I heard one of the Utes saying it, so. But it's just like him coming into his own in his midlife crisis and finding out what's really important in life. And I love movies like that. It's kind of like my number 9, which is The Shawshank Redemption. Has similar message of hope and like what's important in life, and that's relationships, the people you bond with, like him and Red. They bond.
Yeah.
Have a friendship of a lifetime.
One of the most satisfying movie endings ever.
Yeah. Great movie about hope. I fucks heavy with the hope. My number 8 was my first favorite movie of all time, and that is Scarface.
Oh, okay.
I love this movie. As I've watched it, as the years gone on, taking like college film classes and stuff like that, this kind of went down because the pacing.
It drags.
The pacing is not very good in that film.
It's not.
Towards the like middle half, once you get past that montage where he gets the tiger and married and all that, is very brutal. But the writing is phenomenal. It's so quotable. I love the way everything looks, the scenery and everything. There's so much good things about that movie, and how he wants to provide more for his family, and all he really wants is love. And how that gets
approval, acceptance.
How that gets
there's an important lesson
money.
in there.
Yeah, fuck money. You need love. That's what I got out of the movie.
There's a deeper lesson in Scarface than what it gets perceived as, for sure.
It's like a gangster rap movie. My next number 7, which I'm surprised it was this low on the list, is Rocky.
Wow.
This gets
really?
Yeah. It gets right in the feels.
Huh.
And I watch this movie like once a week. Whenever I'm feeling down or sad, it's that motivation to get back out in the world and give it your best shot. It's like Rocco says, biggest person in the mirror, that's your biggest opponent. And totally believe that. A lot of life lessons in this movie.
I can't believe that's only number 7.
Yeah, it was very hard. I probably could have switched with my number 6. Which it was just that, it's just like, I guess I was trying to get done. But I'll probably put Rocky number 6 and put Dazed and Confused as my number 7. But it is what it is. So I'm talking about Dazed and Confused now. I love this movie. It's so rewatchable. You can throw it on at any time. It's so quotable. The characters are cool. If I could grow up in any high school movie, I would like to grow up in this. I'll go smoke some weed with Matthew McConaughey.
You don't want to go to Sky High?
Or play some foosball with Randall Pink Floyd. I always get told I look like the kid from that movie also. I don't see it either. But that's what I get told. Yeah. So Dazed and Confused my number 7. Rocky my number 6. My number 5 a Clockwork Orange on the fly. That's why we're
Kubrick.
doing it.
Very
Yeah.
good.
This movie is the first time I watched it. I had to turn it off. I was very uncomfortable watching it. It got to like the rape scene, and I was very uncomfortable.
It's a hard movie.
Yeah, but now I've seen it like 10 times. I watched this movie probably more than you probably should. Like, to me, it's very rewatchable.
Nothing like getting desensitized to rape.
Yeah, very rewatchable. Like, it hits you with such a wild, obscene stuff on the screen that people look at that and don't look at the message. There's a really good message in the movie. It's about being yourself and don't get changed by the world. Don't be a orange, which is something organic with the government, the man, and people influence you to be something that you're not. You don't have to be a rapist and a breaker and entering-er.
In fact, you shouldn't be.
Yeah, most def. So yeah, I love that, being yourself. Like, obviously, I look weird, and like I'm happy with myself. I don't let the man keep me down. So my number 4 is Goodfellas.
Great movie.
Yeah, I love a good rise and fall, as you can see with Scarface or some of the other films on my list. Clockwork Orange, you rise, fall, you know. I love rise and falls. So, and this is a gangster movie. It kicks into my Italian heritage, probably, hopefully. Yeah.
Your potential Italian heritage.
Yeah, my dad's probably in the mob. I know I'm Italian.
Yeah, because if you're Italian, you're automatically a mobster.
I'm sure of it. Pops, you're in the mob. You probably got hit or something, or whacked. But yeah, I love this movie. It's so quotable. They're so, like, it makes me want to be a mobster. Like,
I don't get that.
from the opening scene, that if you watch this movie, it's so true. I always wanted to be a gangster. But then it shows the fall, and he's like, I don't want to be a gangster.
Right, which is why I don't understand why people watch any gangster movie and are like, oh, I wish I was a gangster. And I was like, because it never turns out good for them.
Because it's something that
never.
It's something that you can't do, and it's the deviance through movies. I could watch them do bad shit that I think is cool, but I know I shouldn't do it. So I get my deviance out through these movies. That makes sense. Like, I can't go around kicking people for picking on me about my shine box.
It makes sense.
But I can watch them do it. I can enjoy it.
It makes sense. Go ahead.
Fucking great movie. This guy's a funny guy, too. Next, number 3 is Fight Club. The message in this is fucking great. As you can see, it kind of blends in with the Clockwork Orange, like I talked about before. Like, doing what you're doing. Don't let stuff, like, control your life. Like the man or money or what you have. In this society, that's a huge topic, you know, about what you have that ranks you in society. And just, like, everything in this movie, like, the message, the dialogue, how it's filmed, how they use CGI, the rise and fall of the narrator, Tyler Durden, you know.
Yeah.
And
that end scene.
Yeah. One of the best end scenes of all time. Helena Bonham Carter, oh my god. One of the hottest chicks in film ever. Especially in this movie. My number 2 is A Bronx Tale.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. It's something I can really relate to. So in the South, it's still kind of weird to see a white person with a non-white person, a black person.
Maybe in your circle.
I don't know, dude. Every time I go out with a black chick, I get weird looks.
He lives over on the uncultured side of the river.
Yeah.
I live in the city.
Yeah.
We're cool in the city.
Very relatable from that. I had almost, I would say about 85% to 90% conversations in that movie. Not quoting, but like in real life, similar conversations. My mom's boyfriend, he was a shyster. He was kind of like the Sonny, you know. I looked up to him. I wanted to be like him. And he wasn't the best influence, but he wanted something better for me. And all I saw was his Cadillac or what he had. And he always bought me shit, you know?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Sonny's a great character.
Yeah. And my mom's kind of like De Niro in the movie, you know? Like, hey, that shit is not going to be there forever. So it's super relatable. Like, I feel like Colangelo in the movie. Like, it hits in the feels. And great fucking movie.
Yeah, I love the racial subplot.
Yeah.
Because you don't get that in a lot of gangster films.
Especially that time period, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, like, from, like, the relationship of him and the girl, the relationship with Sonny and him, the relationship with his father, I relate to all 3 of those relationships. So, it felt like De Niro directed that movie for me, you know? And Chaz Palminteri made that play for me.
Yeah.
So it would be a movie, which he plays Sonny in the movie. Great casting.
Yeah.
So everything Sonny does in that movie is so fucking cool. From where he does like this.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like the door test.
Throwing people in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like
driving around backwards.
But like he lets him be included in stuff. Like,
and he tells him, he's like, hey, these kids are fucking losers. Don't hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know? It's like he's just looking out for his best interest.
Yeah.
Love this movie to pieces. So my number one is probably somewhere on your list too when we do your video. Is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
definitely. This is the movie that got me into movies. Without this movie, I wouldn't have seen most of the films on my list. The dialogue, the way it's shot, everything about it. I love the characters. Just this, it feels so real, and then does something to tell you that it's a movie, and I love that.
Yeah,
it's your movie's movie. It has everything in it. It has life lessons. It has John Travolta, Sam Jackson, which you don't need any more actors than that. Let them star in everything.
Well, then, maybe not now. Sam Jackson now. John Travolta, not so much. But coming off, like, Grease and Saturday Night Fever into that.
And Carrie.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets about Carrie?
Everyone does forget about Carrie. Yeah, that's it, like, just... People talk a lot about now about, like, child actors having, like, their role that puts them into the adult film world. Yeah. And, like, Travolta wasn't necessarily a child actor in this, like, Grease and Saturday Night Fever and Carrie. Yeah. But that was still kind of, like, what propelled him out of, like, those types of things, you know?
Welcome Back, Carter.
It was good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, just, like, Tarantino's storytelling is amazing. Yeah. It's so good. And I'm just kind of in the same boat with you as far as, like, that was kind of one of the first movies that really made me look at film deeper.
Yeah,
you know, it takes dissecting and things like that to really fully understand what that movie is supposed to be about. That's a solid number one.
Yeah.
And what I don't like about people is that a lot of people will hear that Pulp Fiction is someone's favorite movie or is in their top movies list.
It's like it's kind of trashy.
And they're like, they assume like, oh, of course Pulp Fiction is. It becomes like a cliche of Pulp Fiction being like a top movie. And it's like, go rewatch that movie again and you will watch it and you will be like, oh, well, yeah, like that is, like it's there for a reason. Like cliches become cliches for a reason.
Non-biased. Top 10 best movies of all time. Probably in the latter of the list, but...
Yeah, for sure.
Top 10 all time.
I would not... Like, I would have to put thought into that to fully be like, you're absolutely right, but like,
I mean, like, technically, like, he was doing, like, the quick cuts like Wes Anderson does. Like, indie filmmaking wouldn't be what it is today without this movie. So, like, impactful.
Yeah,
is huge. He's saying fuck so many times in a movie. Huge now.
Yeah.
So, it's like...
Dropping the N-word out of nowhere.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
it's casual.
If Pulp Fiction was a person, I would be kind of like that, you know?
There you guys have it. That's Dylan's top 10 personal favorite movies. Thanks so much for sticking around with us and watching. Let us know what you guys think about his list. Does it suck? Is it a great list? Make sure you subscribe so when I do mine, you can check out mine, compare the two, tell us whose is better. Like you said, go check out our other videos. Subscribe to the channel. See y'all next time.
Tunchi.
Datpiff.com world premiere. Gangsta
Brazil. I've been smoking gas, killing bitches, man. I feel just like a young star.